What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fact versus Fiction. I'm your host, Jax. All right. So for today's video, the brick face lady has been found guilty. What? If you don't know what I'm talking about, a couple years ago, lady got hit with the brick. Her name was Roda Osmond, 33 at the time. She's 35 now, has been found guilty for lying, for stealing. And yeah, so I mean, I'm not going to do too much backsplaining and everything like that. I'm going to let somebody else do it. And then we're going to see what she has been found guilty of. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this.
First and foremost, shout out to the queen of accountability, the Celebrity Podcast, right up here on YouTube for giving us yet another update to the Roda Brickface Osmond situation. If you're unfamiliar, she was the lovely young lady that claimed that she got hit in the face with a brick as other black men stood back and watched her, if not laughed at her, then created a GoFundMe generating over $40,000 and then came under scrutiny for potential fraud. Now she's being charged for it. I wanted to go up this quick update in regards to what's going on with her case, because so many of you guys continue to ask me. The Roda case is coming to a close soon. They're in the final phase. Her next court date, she can plea or go to trial, or the case could get dismissed. The courts have given her two court dates, one for the felony theft, the $40,000 for the GoFundMe, and then the other one is the misdemeanor for giving a false name to a peace officer, right? The two cases, one is going to be on the 7th of January, and the other one's going to be on the 8th of January. It's going to be an interesting 2 days for her. Both are criminal cases. In Texas, if she goes to trial and she loses, she will face 2 to 10 years for the fraud, right? Because we determined that it was $40,000 worth of fraud is a felony. If she loses her misdemeanor case for giving the false name, she could face up to 180 days in jail, all right? Now, within that, she was already on probation as a lengthy criminal record. If she goes to trial, there's a possibility that I may have to testify. If you guys remember during that whole situation, the brick-faced woman actually threatened Daphne, posted it publicly to her Instagram. So they may have to subpoena Celebrity Podcast to come up and to give a statement. So let's hope that she takes the plea deal. Stay tuned.
And remember, around this time, everybody was, well, not everybody. It was a certain group of people. It was mostly like the women who were saying, "Oh, believe all black women," and the men, da 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 da. And you know, men were scrutinized for not believing in Roda Brickface, right? So some of us called it out, some of us didn't. Stay silent, what have you. So Roda 35 had to be told to calm down during several times during the jury. If you don't know, she can be a loud one. She can be an interesting character, to say the least, right? She had to be told to calm down several times during the jury. The jury returned with the guilty verdict following about 2.5 years of deliberation. Bank records shared during the trial revealed all of the donated money had been spent. Ooh. Harris County prosecutor Keith Hudson said it was spent on trips in Jamaica and New York at restaurants, spas, and ride shares, which you can kind of see if you go over her Instagram. You can see her out and about and having a good time. I don't know if all of those videos are still up because, you know, it was, I know pretty much some of those, if not all of them, were used during the trial. After the jury convicted Roda, Harrison County District Judge Dan Simmons sentenced her to 10 years probation. If conditions get violated, Osmond could serve 10 years in prison. As conditions of probation, Osmond will have to serve 90 days in jail and undergo inpatient substance abuse treatment. Hudson said Osmond will also have to pay full restitution of the $42,300 $2. The judge also ordered her to not use social media for a 10-year period. So all she has to do is spend 90 days in jail, get some in-house treatment. If she violates these probations or terms, with that 10-year probation of not being on social media for 10 years, um, what else? Undergoing that inpatient, like I said, substance treatment and paying that 42,000 back. She If she violates that probation period, she's going to end up spending 10 years in prison. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how her life will take a interesting turn. Um, she does have a kid. Uh, she does post her kid in some of her videos. Um, my days. I went through her Instagram. Whew, it was rough. It was a little rough. So since I had to see it, you guys will have to see it as well. All right, and this clip I'm about to show you is shortly after um the whole her getting hit in the face with the brick. This kind of where that happens. A little bit after that, where she says she finally went out. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking.
Happy to report, like, this is my first weekend out without having a panic attack, but then I got actually attacked physically. As you can see, I have a welt right here and a little welt right here. Don't worry, those bitches cannot fight. But two black women in their 40s decided to attack me as I was leaving the establishment. With this poem for victims of online violence, and I hope the rest of you never have to relate. It's called Pain on Mute. Silence our truths. Delete what we say, but let abusers go viral every day. Scream justice. They whisper, too loud. We bleed honesty. They ban it. Then boost the crowd of clout-chasing predators selling trauma for clicks. Men profit off of pain that never touched their skin. We name our wounds, flag. We speak our fear, blocked. We post receipts, shadow banned. And still, they let them talk. He lies, he mocks, he brags, he profits, he trends while we vanish into silence. Spoke, they ghosted her. Angela Fa, they framed her as a threat. Meanwhile, men with dirty hands sign studio checks with no regrets. Black woman cries, the screen goes black. A man denies, they hand him his platform back. Report it, they say, but we know the script. The rules always bend. Their shame doesn't exist. We're flagged, we're frozen, we're filtered, while predators float into TikToks. Off my Christmas list, Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Come on, boy. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. When we say F the police, mean it as a threat. It's actually a political stance, a refusal to support a system that was meant to harm us, and is actually rooted in a long legacy of protests against state-sanctioned violence. So, it might make you uncomfortable, but liberation is not supposed to be comfortable. So, imagine my surprise when I find out that when the other girls are saying F the police, like Laverne Cox, they mean it literally. Yuck!
That laugh gets me every time.
When we say F the police, we don't mean it as a threat. It's actually a political.
That's a sign of a crazy laugh. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. You can see what kind of person she is. She doesn't take accountability. I don't think she really understands. She tries to be smart, but doesn't really be smart. There is a lot of things that's going on with her. Very liberal takes, very liberal minded, very one sided, very women always protect the women, always believe the women, always believe black women at that. You know, it's a very thing. Hopefully she finds some accountability, she finds some clarity, because I mean the person that was able to hold her responsible, that held her feet to the flame was the one and only called Queen of Accountability. So without the queen of accountability getting involved with this, she would still be walking, she would still be going, she would still be just hooting and a hollering and talking about whatever. I wonder how much money came from, or not how much money. I wonder how much she spent on clothes with that 42,000 that she got, claiming she was a victim. I really wonder. That'd be interesting to note as well. But I mean, it's too late. It's already over. She has to pay that back. She has to um do that 10 years and do the treatment and stuff. So hopefully her life gets better for her in the best way possible. Um Guys, leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, hit that like button, comment down below. Subscribe, share with your friends and family, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And guess what? If you're not there, then you are square. So till next time, peace.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.